Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I am doing fairly poorly. Let me just start with that. Let me also just actually activate some of the lights in my apartment so you guys can actually see me. I mean, it's like, what, 4 in the morning or something like that, but who cares? So, yeah. I've tried to sleep, and I'm not having a whole lot of success with that. So, yeah, there's a whole lot of snow outside, and it's in the middle of the night, so I got my little blanket to stay warm, and I'm just gonna try and do a few drops in my max, see if that will allow me to relax a little bit, so I can hopefully sleep. So yeah, the reason why I'm starting the stream with complaining about why I'm feeling like garbage is I spent an entire week being sick with some form of the flu. It's coupled with a very nasty cough that I still haven't recovered from. It's been a week, and I think my pillows need replacement because this area over here, basically where my shoulders go into my neck, hurts like absolute bloody hell. And the only thing that I can really think of for what might be causing it is that my pillows are kind of like they're not super old. They're I think about a year or so, but they basically when I bought them they were a lot bigger and they're a lot more compacted. So what I think is that they don't really give enough support anymore, and that's why my bloody neck is killing me. And the reason why I say that is because I'm it fucking hurts like bloody hell. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to shut up about it throughout the stream. So I apologize up front about that. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, but just know that yeah, it does actually hurt like fucking hell. So yesterday we got a very short stream because yeah I had to stop because I just couldn't really stream longer anymore. But we there was a high reward quest line that rewarded a Warhammer, and as you guys can see over here, we completed that one, and it turned out to be a lot easier than I expected. I think we did a mission against some pirates before that, and picked up this quick draw over here. And most of the missions that we did also gave us quite a hefty sea build payout. So all in all, it was a very profitable operation for us. We were fighting for the Ministry of Canopus, and we were over here in the periphery. Now, we started like somewhere around here or so, I'd say. So I do want to go back to that. That said, I noticed that there's a very nice free mission up over here for free missions with 200 tons each, and I have already assembled free lances for that. So we're going to start with a Warhammer. Give us a nice test drive for our Warhammer. A quick draw is. We've already given this a test drive, so one of our lance mates will get through it. And a Javelin and Assassin to even out this lance. For the second lance, we got a Crab, Centurion, Phoenix Hawk, and a Griffin. Third lance is 2 Centurions, a Griffin, and a Vindicator. So let's make our way over there and see if we can. Oh right, and well, when we were done with the mission, we had about 10 million. As you can see, I spent some of my money because there were some interesting weapon systems over here on the black market, including a AC-20 weapon system, a burst fire AC-20 that I picked up. So I do think it's a good idea to occasionally pick up good weapon systems if you see them lying around. All right, well, what is this? Oh, I remember this one. I think we needed assaults for this one. Yeah, it's difficulty 8. Yeah. We're not going to pick that one up. So, which one was the one with 3 missions? Okay, it is sadly against the Magazine of Canopus. I don't think they are their own faction. I think they fall under Periphery Realms, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Periphery Realms. So, we are not unfriendly with the Periphery Realms, but we're not in a super good standing with them either. I'd say we are. Oh, we are actually 1 dot above neutral, so we are sort of friendly terms with them. Okay. That said, we got a free mission up that targets them, so it's unfortunate for them. I particularly dislike it because these guys were the ones who just gave me that operation that awarded me a Warhammer. Now, mind you, I still have to fight for it, obviously, but yeah. So let's see. First one is a war zone. You know, I think that is a good chance to test our Warhammer. The second one, garrison duty, and then assassination. Let's see, garrison duty. I think the one that has the most amount of LRMs would be probably good for that LRM duty. Yeah, so let's swap these around. There we go. For the last, we'll take the third lance over on the assassination mission. Now let's go a little bit more salvage. Actually, we don't really need that much Seabull payout. I think you typically only want to save that if you're like fighting for a house where you're heavily affiliated with. So if I was fighting for Steiner, you can often do that, right? I think 1 point of damage coverage should cover this, especially considering it's multiple operations and as much salvage as we can get. Yeah, let's go.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility.
I'm sure it will. Alright, so our 2 Warhammers, or our Heavies, my Warhammer and the Quick Draw. And let's see, where's the assassin? Well, I think we were taking the javelin. The missile javelin, right? Yes, correct. Alright. So, let's go put our Heavies through some... well, I've already put the Quick Draw through its first operation. But this is gonna be our first operation in the Warhammer. And I do really like them. I think they're very good workhorse mechs. Got a good amount of firepower for their tonnage. An insane amount of firepower, actually. A good amount of armor as well.
To the thick of it, Commander. Help each other hold back the tide of the enemy advance as long as possible, and then get the hell out of there.
The only thing they don't really got is a lot of speed.
Good hunting.
Their speed is kind of lackluster, but at 64.8 it's decent combat speed, but they're not gonna be winning any races, you know? So there was a partisan, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, partisan. I think we had a Katina mission to kill those. It's a Shadowhawk. What was the other target? Oh, that's a turret. Never mind.
New target, Javelin.
Oh, the Javelin is fucked. And what is that? Cicada. Okay, let's take care of the partisan first, because they have a surprising high amount of firepower, actually.
Enemy vehicles inbound.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
We've got your target, Commander.
Yeah, I'm by far the slowest mech in our land.
Target acquired.
Oh, hold on. That one is actually closer. Cicada. Fine, we'll go for him first. not sure what they're both doing, but they seem to be congregating outside of the base over here. Oh.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Ooh,
Walk on
and
up
some
to the
salvage.
treasure to
Well,
pick it up.
I don't mind if I do.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Package acquired.
Alright, and what did we acquire? It's around 6, level 1. Okay, well, not bad. We use those, so it's always good to have a few replacement parts lying around. Is he stuck on terrain? I'm gonna guess he is, considering he's still down here. Okay, maybe not. No. Yeah, that left leg is...
Tango destroyed.
there we go. Okay, and now other... okay, now we go towards the objective. And then that's gonna cause the rest of the enemies to spawn.
Stay sharp, Mechwarriors. Allied command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your location at any moment. Time to earn our pay.
I just thought of another, well, not really a weakness, but a feature that could be better on the Warhammer. It doesn't have battle fists, because it has these arms ending in these PPCs. So it's not really suited well for battle, but it's basically just a fire support mech. But at that, it really excels. So is it really an advantage at that point? I don't really think so.
Target destroyed.
Especially when it brings so much firepower to the table. Oh, the Shadowhawk seems to be in a fight because I think he's taking damage
Target
from somewhere.
acquired.
And probably from a vehicle, yeah.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there went one of
Our
them.
employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
I mean, we're happy to oblige, that's why we're here. Wait, what's that SRM carrier? Yeah, okay, we do have to be careful around those because they have a insane amount of firepower. Oh. At this distance though, not really, because they only got short range missiles.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
And not sure what that is, but it's gone.
Target destroyed.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostile.
I don't think the rest of our lads really has done anything yet.
Spider. Target
Spider or what's that? Did I hit him or did I just lose contact? Nah, it did say target destroyed, so I think we just lost the radar contact to it.
Copy. Engage commander target.
Target acquired.
Oh, we actually hit it. What the fuck?
Target destroyed.
Okie dokie.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it and we'll
Or
begin the
salvage.
recovery procedure.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll gladly take it then. You're not gonna use it.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Always.
Cargo acquired.
New target, Commando.
Swamp. And we found a Swamp 4. What's that? A Commando Javelin. Let's see what the third one was. Oi! Shadow off. I don't see that. I don't see where he is. I mean, I see the outline, I just don't see the vehicle itself. So I guess there. Ah, wait, that was it.
I got it.
Destroyed.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Focus target has been updated.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use the small lasers and the machine guns and finish this guy up. So my mech can cool down a little bit.
Clean kill, sir. Roger. Focusing target.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
System offline.
Yep, oops. Yeah, a little bit too enthusiastic about worm.
Target acquired.
That's not given the amount of damage that I...
Kill for me.
Nice. Given the damage I did in the progress, I'd say it's all well worth it. Cicada, Panther.
Target acquired.
Okay, Panther, definitely the more dangerous one of the two. Would be nice if we can get some replacement PPCs though. So
Target acquired.
okay, that was a direct hit to the arm. I was actually trying to avoid that.
Limited attack target received.
Target destroyed.
Now, if we can salvage him, at least the PPC arm is still intact.
Incoming missile.
Affirmative. Commander target is now priority.
Okay, and you know, I don't actually have a whole lot of armor left. That's one of the drawbacks of taking most of the hits for the lance. Mind you, I also have the most amount of armor. So, that's
Mech eliminated.
in that regard, it is a fair
Mission
exchange, I
complete,
suppose.
Commander.
Oh,
Every kill from here out
Okay,
is
well-
bonus pay. Stick around as long as you like.
yeah, well,
Don't get too
that's not gonna be
overconfident.
for very long.
Enemy forces still have a sizable hold of this
How
area.
much armor does
Fall
everybody
back
still
to the
have?
walkout point when you're ready for evac.
Well, thing is, we still got all of our components at the moment, and I want to keep it that way, so... Let's head towards the evac.
Target acquired.
We got a javelin and another commando, yeah. Nothing interesting that I want to salvage, so let's just head out. There could have been an interesting target in there. We might have considered
Dropship on approach.
waiting to
Commander.
kill them so we
Prepare
could
for
potentially
extraction.
salvage them, but these two, yeah, no, not really. So let's just get out of here. Mission complete. No major damage done. Let's stop on the first op on a win. Oh, the This from 4 was level 2. Nice. Salvage a cicada, I suppose. I mean, probably worth the most in terms of resale value. Alright. Oh, completely forgot to check how much damage we have taken. Okay, so we earned about 740k, and about 135 of that was so a little over $500,000 for the first half.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
I'll be taking the AH. And this one was the Vindicator and the Griffin 1N. Let's see, where's the Griffin? It's weird, I don't see it. Oh, here it is, Jesus Christ. And the Vindicator. There we go, 200 tons. So we are defending a base. So the LRMs will go a long way for us to soften targets up at a distance to pull their attention towards us. So they should leave the base alone. I think it was his garrison duty. So.
Local municipalities are being threatened by hostile forces. The local militia is attempting to keep the peace, but they are ill prepared for an all-out assault. Move to the marking point and link up with local forces. Reach the target, Commander.
Have we? Thought I was still too far away, but I guess not. What do we got here? We got a Hunchy and a
They're heading your way.
Shadow Walk.
Target
Okay.
acquired.
And we got.
We may have a chance to survive this day yet.
Don't cheer too quickly, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, I got around 10s on it. Because when I looked at those missiles, I could have sworn those were just like 5 missiles.
Tangos
But
appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
already? They haven't reached the base yet. Hold on there.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Okay, well, that cicada seems to reach. It's gonna. Looks like it's gonna reach the base first. So let's try to stop him.
Red unit, engaging with mercenary forces. Enemy forces closing in.
Hello, friend. Ah, damn it.
Red unit, losing critical mech parts.
Mech destroyed.
Okay,
Destroyed.
good. He's finished off because he got inside the base.
Let's take that tank apart.
New target, Spider.
I think we got alongside. Oh, wait, we do actually. It's over there. Or is it on the other side of the hill? I actually can't tell. No, it is on the other side of the hill, but for whatever reason, we can actually keep targeting them. Do I keep hitting that terrain? I think I am. I think they're all stuck in the ravine down there.
Target acquired.
That one hit. And that one hit. Mm-hmm.
Enemy forces
Headshot.
continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander. Scouts are lighting up with the
Ha!
bogies, Commander.
Nice.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
Target acquired. New target Shadowhawk.
Attacking shared target.
Oh wait, hold on. That's actually very far away. Thought it was way closer.
Target acquired.
I don't know if our missiles are aligning or not. I don't think they are. Okay, that one hit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, hold on. There's a target behind us.
Engaging commander's target.
Yeah, that's why this lance has most of the LRMs. It's the lance that has the most amount of LRMs available. Because these missions just tends to be just very useful to have that.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired. New target Phoenix Hawk.
Oh fuck! That was in the cockpit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Scope is lighting up with more targets converging
Alright.
on your position, Commander.
I'll say that's a lot of targets.
If you find the acquisition,
Oh.
just walk up to it in order to pick it up. Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it. Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
What did we recover? Flamer. Okay.
Target acquired.
Can we support those guys over there with some missiles? I don't think so. Or rather, our missiles don't seem to really hit the target, are they? No, they keep hitting the bloody terrain.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, I don't want to go down there because it's probably gonna be tough for me to actually get out of the ravine. So I'm just gonna keep raining missiles on this bozo over here. And he's dead.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Shared target identified.
How many more targets do we need to kill? Should take a screenshot of that list. If this is the last one, so I'll just go down in the ravine and kill them. Oh, yeah, these are the last two ones. Okay. Well, and there we go.
Mechwarrior fire started.
Kill that walker.
Alright. Now let's kill the last vehicle.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Commander.
never mind, we're dead.
These people owe their lives to you.
I think the Locust killed the last one then, because that was a vehicle that was on the other side of the map. Okay, well, I'll take it. Another good Alpine if I do say so myself. Yeah. So it's a level 2 flamer, so nothing really spectacular, but yeah, that had capped Phoenix Hawk. So what can we salvage? We can salvage either these two, or we can salvage the Phoenix Hawk. You know what? The Phoenix Hawk actually had level 2 weapons, so I'll take the Phoenix Hawk. Let's see what else is. Yeah. The rest of the weapons are not that interesting, I think, so I'll just take the most expensive weapons. So we got what? Yeah, 80k in damages, so that's pretty much nothing. Over 7. Oh, hold on, we got some promotions. Alright. You know what I completely forgot to do? Swap out some of our pilots, because we've been running a whole bunch of ops with the same pilots, but we got a whole bunch of other people in our barracks sitting on their asses. So let's swap. Excuse me. Let's swap some of them in so they can also get a little bite of the action.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
So we got Lieutenant Ivy and we got Captain Bane. Captain Bane is already over here, actually. Oh yeah, Bay 4. Oh, we got Lieutenant Goldstein and yeah, oh, and Lieutenant Ivy. That's the two that we got. So Captain Harley was one that was very good with missiles. I do remember that. Hold on, let me first take a look and see what mechs we're gonna do. So we are gonna be taking a Centurion 9A. We got our Crab, Phoenix Hawk, the one with the light rifles, and the Griffin. Yeah, okay. Let's also actually toss these into our cold storage because we're in. That hat capped one was really nice though. AC-20 to the carpet, and I think that then I either got some LRMs to finish them off, or some laser fire that destroyed the carpet. That was a very clean kill though, and yeah, a very cheap mech to bring back to operational conditions. Let's take a look here. What kind of? Oh, I think we already have one of these. Yeah, the one. This one is the same Phoenix one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, anyway. I don't think I've really done a lot of drops in our Centurion 9A yet, so it will be a nice chance for me to do so. Let's take a look and see if all of our pilots are in the positions where we want them. Captain Bane can really gain a whole lot more experience. He can gain a little bit more heat management and let's see, ballistics and missiles. So he's not gonna gain any experience more in the crab. Why don't we swap him out for Lieutenant Goldstein? Because she is absolutely atrocious with energy weapons. Okay, never mind. Wait, then what is she good? Oh, she's good with everything else. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's give her a little bit of action in the crab, because she only needs 1 energy. But it should give her some decent experience for heat management, tanking, and evasion. Hopefully. Holy shit, her starting skills absolutely dog shit. Holy crap. She has decent potential though, but yeah, we're gonna have to keep her alive long enough for her to reach that stage. Let's take a look. Which one of our pilots is the best with ballistics? That would be Captain Bane. So let's put him in this one. And Captain Harley. Let's keep Captain Harley because he has an insane potential for missile mechs. And yeah, the Griffin he should give him a little bit of a chance to get that. Mind you, the Griffin only has a single LRM 10, but hey, it's better than nothing. We got some poor visibility for this mission. And if I remember correctly, it was an assassination mission. Oh, there's some sort of storm going on. Oh, sandstorm. Okay, well, I guess we'll see that. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, we gained some negotiation points. Nice. Here, more salvage. Fuck yeah. So we gained some reputation from those last 2 arms. Nice.
This one is a real piece of work. It's no wonder someone wants them dead. They were last spotted at the locations marked on your map. Once the job is done, head to the evac point, the target, get wind of what we're up to.
Could you shut up, Rihanna? I want to see where I am on the map. Thank you. Top left. Okay. So we'll head towards the east first. I do like the Centurions. They're very, very good, well-rounded mechs. Hold on, let me see who's talking to me. So, because my eyes are still atrocious, I can see. Redeemment. I've done bought Mechwarrior 5. Hey, man. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoy the game. Did you already install it and play it, or did you just get it? It is very fun and also very hard. 60-ish in it. Oh, okay, I see. So that's very early on. Well, you know, if you like it, that's what matters, right? Yeah.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
No. I don't think I've ever found the target at the first thing that I checked, but that could just be my luck. I'm not entirely sure.
New target, Centurion.
Excuse the fuck me. Did he just already? Holy crap! This guy already tore my center torso open. Holy shit! Well, could you kill him as well, please? Because that would be great. Yeah, he has an AC-20. No fucking wonder. He tore my CT open so quickly. Yeah, he's missing all his weapons. There we go. God damn. Yeah, face hockey and that guy was not my brightest moments. Well, let me take a look and see what you're saying. Been having the most fun in 200 to 270 ton missions. Hot Centurion on Centurion. Actually, yeah, you can say that again. Yeah, I thought it was a normal Centurion. I did not notice that it was the AC-20 Centurion. So face hogging him was not really bright on my part. They say, yeah, if you're that close to them, they basically can't miss, you know. And the AC-20s hurt. They hurt a lot.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Nope, hello.
Target destroyed.
So,
Once you've found the targeted
oh
asset,
hey,
move up to
salvage.
it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Target acquired.
Cargo acquired.
All right. Hey, what's that over there? Didn't quite catch what our salvage was. Hold on, let me check and see what you're saying, man. I've got a landsmate who basically lives in a Centurion because it matches up so well with her traits. Yeah, Centurions are very well rounded mechs.
New target, Locust.
So if their fighting traits are also very well rounded, yeah, that's a good matchup.
New target, Spider.
Oh, it's a spider. And there he goes. It's the other one, Locust. Okay.
Target acquired.
Affirmative. Commander target is now priority.
Oh, hey! Keep those machine guns away from me. I gotta expose CT. No, thank you.
Target acquired.
Mech eliminated.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me see what you're saying, man. Visual Laird has bonuses to melee rifles and SRMs, so I gave her Centurion a light rifle burst fire and SRM 18. Wait, oh, excuse me, SRM 18? How? What kind of Centurion do you find? A Centurion that where you can put in for free SRM 6s. What the fuck? or are you running mods? That's also possible, but I don't think I've ever heard of a Saturn where you can put in for free SRM sixes. Hold on, well, what are you saying? Oh yeah, right. AML? I don't know what that means, man. But if it's some mod of some kind, then yeah, that's fair enough.
Dynasty unit taking enemy fire.
Yet another mech lab. Ah, yeah, okay, it's a mod, yeah. It sounds like it removes the weapon restrictions of mechs. Which, fair enough. In the lore, they don't have those restrictions, so yeah, fair enough. Okay, it's dead.
Positioning on you, Commander. Target down.
Okay, let's make our way towards that base in the southeast. See if that's where the objective is. Which one is that though? That's over there. Okay.
Target acquired.
Kinda removes them. It turns a large hardpoint into 3 smalls and lets you fit in a large to 3 small points. So it's like Slaughtercon. That sounds like the system that we had in Mechwarrior 4. There you basically had the same. There you didn't have a small, medium, or large. You basically had a certain amount of space allocated to weapons. So you could have like you could have let's just I think it was a Griffin, or it could be another mech, but let's say you have a mech that has one arm that has a large laser and a small and a medium. Well, you could remove all of the weapons and then put in 4 mediums, 4 smalls, 2 large lasers, and stuff like that. That's a system that we had in Mechwarrior 4. And yeah, honestly, I think that's also a pretty fair system. Yeah, I explained very simply. Just another magnet runs on a critical slot system. Weapons take up space that isn't related to the hardpoint side. Yeah, exactly.
Target acquired.
I mean,
Target destroyed.
in the lore, there's also mechs that have weapons attached to their feet, through their hips and stuff like that. In Mechwarrior 2, I put machine guns on the feet of my crab. So, so it is very much fun. Not always super practical, but very fun. Hey, some more ammo. Very nice. Because we use a lot of ammo. Okay, let's see if they're over here. And if they are, we're gonna blast them to Kingdom.
Target signed. All units, weapons free.
Oh, apparently they are. Or are they over there? Or closer to this one, so I'm gonna assume it's over here.
Target.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Uh-huh. That's yeah, SRM carrier. Want to kill that pretty damn quickly. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, never give those a chance to fire at you.
Shadowhawk.
Yeah, that seems to be a target. Shadowhawk. Depending on what variant of the Shadowhawk it is, it can be very ill armored. Could be an easy kill. Did one of my teammates just jump down? Yes, he did. Okay. Also, I found the Blackjack A, and it's now my favorite Mac. Uh, Blackjack A is not a bad Mac. It does suffer a little bit by being a light medium, so it's only 45 tons, but you can do a lot of things with a Blackjack. Come back here, little shit. I'm here to kill you. Alrighty. Yeah, we're done here. Oh fuck, and they're dropping a new lance on us. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's see, what are they dropping on us? Blackjack and Locust. Yeah, I don't want to lose any of my mechs here, so... Yep, nope, I am noping out of here. Because this is a far too target-rich environment for my liking. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Nope, 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 nope. Goodbye, sirs. Now, I will say if my center torso wasn't open, I would just stay and kill them. But yeah, I had that run-in with that Centurion at the start of the match, so it is open. Well, there's not a whole lot of this Locust left, but hey, salvage is salvage. That's a small lasers. And we got more points of salvage than we got salvage to salvage. That is a shame. Okay, so we earned about almost 800,000 from this mission. Okay, and we completed some cantina missions. So what was this one? Kill harasser unit. So we got a level 5 AC-10 burst fire. Don't mind if I do. And we unlocked a new upgrade. What is this one? Torso twist speed. Okay, so that is unfortunately not super duper useful, but or rather, it's nice to have, but I'm not going to use an upgrade slot for it. Let me just put it like that. And what is this? A tag. Okay, well, I guess we got a level 5 tag if we need it. And we got yet another upgrade unlocked. What is this? Enhanced energy output 1. Increases the damage potential of energy weapon systems. Wow, that's very nice. Torso twist speed was very tempting for other favorite mech, longbow. Oh god, longbow. Longbow is an acquired taste. Let's just put it like that. I had the huge missile torso, but god damn it's so slow. Yeah, that's because of the engine. For its size, it has a very small engine, so it's just, well, slow as fuck. Alright, so we got ourselves a decent number of mechs salvage, so let's take a look at our star map. Where wasn't there a industrial hub around here somewhere? Okay, there is one over here. Let's go get some repairs. Also Serenity. Yeah. It is very poorly armored for an assault mech. Up to the point where I have mediums that have more armor than it does. Why the hell was this thing rare? I mean, okay, this is always a little bit misleading when they say rare mech. Okay, how do I explain this? Each faction has their own factories making their own variants and their own mechs. Not each of the great houses has the same mechs available or uses the same mechs. So if you like a lot of mechs that have ballistics, you want to go to the Davions. If you're more into the heavier, chunkier mechs, you want to go to House Steiner. House Liao has mechs like Catapult or Ravens and stuff like that. And yeah, in that manner, each house has their own unique. So in this case, they say, "Oh, there's a rare mech on the market." Yeah, a rare mech for them, but it's absolutely bloody useless. I just salvaged one of these on a mission. There's a Vulcan here, a Trebuchet, Griffin, Firestarter. Yeah, nothing really interesting, or nothing really interesting to me, I should say.
I've seen it all.
What do we have here?
I want to get paid
How's
for it.
Davion Noble? I see. Okay, he doesn't have any particularly high skills or anything like that, so I won't be taking him either. Before I bought the longbow, I was driving an archer, and that won't feel so much better to drive. Oh, archers are great, very good, Max. No, rare doesn't always mean undamaged. Sometimes it can, and when they are undamaged, it tends to be. Well, when you find one that is undamaged, generally speaking, it is actually a rare mech. But or a mech that would be, or a mech that wouldn't be available in the region exactly. Question for, yeah, of course, shoot, ask away. In the meantime, I'm quickly going to take a look at my mechs. And if nothing that is, nope, damage, we can just do repair all here. Wait, why are we getting a conflict zone penalty here? Excuse the fuck me. We are not in the conflict zone. What? Ah? Oh wait, the penalty is 0. Okay, never mind. Alright. Let's take a look at that question. I'm looking for a mech with a large torso ballistic hardpoint for playing artillery with. I've been driving a cataphract for that so far, but that's not very heavy. The Hunchback for G has a large ballistic slot, but that is a medium. So if you're looking for something heavier, okay. Let me take a look. See. Okay. First things first. What weight class are you looking for? Because if I don't know what weight class you're looking for, it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna say a whole lot of things that you aren't really interested in. Assault heavy. Okay. I'm building out a hunchback for my 200-ton mission artillery man. Yeah, hunchbacks are great, but you gotta be careful that you don't lose your hunch. Because if you do, then you obviously lose like 99% of your firepower. Let me actually. Hold on, I'll quickly drop a save for this one and drop into my my other save file that I completed the campaign with. Because that way, because I can name a whole lot of mechs, but if they're not in the game, it's not gonna be very very useful, right? All right, so let's go into the database, shall we? So Archer are Alaram medium boats, no. Atlas has a side torso that has a big ballistic, but that's not what you're looking for. Let's see. Banshees are honestly kind of bad. For how much ton these mechs weighs, they are kind of bad. Probably want to avoid it. Battlemaster, no, not really either. Black Knight energy boats. Blackjacks are mediums. Cataphracts. Cataphracts you can do some fun things with, but generally speaking they only have one ballistic point. Centurion, I mean AC-10, or if you do the AH you can have a AC-20, but probably also not what you're looking for. Champion. Is this the... Yeah, okay. Now thinking about this thing is you need to drop some of your weapons on this one to actually be able to up your armor a little. Charger. Okay, Charger is pretty decent. Do I still have a Charger in my lineup, or don't think so? No. Okay. Mauler is also. Oh no, wait, hold on. You can only put AC2s on this one. Never mind. So potentially a Charger. Something you can look out for. You have what? These two are basically the same, but one has a melee weapon and the other one doesn't. But two SRM6s and like a AC10 or a AC20 on this thing, it goes really nice, really nice. It packs a lot of punch. Now you're not gonna be winning any races, but you know it's an assault mech, so yeah, you're not gonna be winning any races anyway. Hold on, you said some things. Yeah, Hunchback. Yeah, I already said that. Yeah, I understand. The should Banshees are bad. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, there's one or two variants of the Banshee that are good, but you're looking specifically for ballistics. So in that case, yeah, that's not what you're looking for. Specifically need to be torso ballistics. Okay, okay. And it should be at least 80 tons. Yeah, if you're looking at 80 tons, we're skipping heavies. That's just assaults. Yeah, Charger is, in my opinion, this is a pretty decent option. Okay, so let's keep looking. If we got any other ones that are, this is a heavy. Cyclops. Cyclops is also pretty decent. You can also put a AC20. For example, this one, in its stock configuration. What I did for mine, SRM6, SRM4, AC20, mediums. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what other options do we got. Firestarter, Flea, Grasshopper, Griffin. I think it's amazing. I still haven't found a whole bunch of mechs. Let's see, what the hell is this thing? Oh, Hatchetman. Here. Jaegers are actually also pretty damn decent for their. Because you said you had a mod that like turns how much space you have into so I think you might potentially be able to fit an AC20 in your arms then, or at the very least AC10s. Jaegers look so. Oh, Jaegers are very fun. In lore, they're actually not as horrible as they are in Mechwarrior games. The problem with Mechwarrior games is it's a lot easier for people to land their shots where they want to. In a tabletop, that's a lot harder. So their drawbacks are not as bad on the tabletop as it is in. Now, King Crab, obviously, if you can have one of these, yeah, this is a king of the battlefield. One of these. Let's see, Kintaro, that's a medium. Longbow, no. Marauder, I'm not a super big fan of, but it does. You said minimum 80 tons, right? So this is heavy, so that's not gonna work. Nightstar, I don't know if you can find this thing outside of the campaign, honestly. But it's yeah, would also fit your requirements, I guess. Green Crab is the cover mascot of the game. He's cool as well. Yeah. King Crabs are very good mechs. I don't know if they're better than Atlases, but at the very least they have more damage output, I'd say. If you don't mind swapping down a little bit in terms of weight, an Orion could also be a decent fit. But I don't think you can. I think you can only fit a AC10 at the most on them, I think. Let's see, Phoenix Hawk, Grip Draw, Rifleman. Rifleman have problems. Let's just leave it at that. Trebuchet, Irby, Victor. Victors are also pretty damn good. There is a This one comes stock with an AC20. 2 mediums and a SRM4. It's a pretty decent mech. It is jump capable as well. which is also very fun. It is, yeah. That's always one of the drawbacks about having a mech that's the lighter point of the spectrum, right? Because in terms of assaults, you can have an assault that is 20 tons heavier than this. That's kind of the problem. Also, the autocannon is located in your arm, which is makes it easier to arm with. Also makes it easier for you to be disarmed. And I think you wanted to have it at your side torso, didn't you? So to be explicit, my goal is to mount a thumper artillery cannon, which in my game. Victors are very cool. Okay. If you're gonna have something like a thumper, I don't know if it's in the game as well or if they if it requires the mod or not. But in previous games, it had a one hell of a bullet drop. Or I guess that's the best way for me to go. In which case, it's actually easier to put it in the arm, so you can aim your arm more into the sky, because you can't really pivot your torso into the sky very well, if that makes sense. So in that case, if I were you, then I would actually look for one that I can put it in the arm. A Zeus can also put ballistics in the arm, but there's small ballistic slots. I think AC5 is probably the biggest weapon you're gonna be able to put in there. So I think what you're looking for is a Victor, either a Victor or a Charger. And the mod thumpers are locked. Oh, they're locked to torso only. Oh, okay, I see. Wrong sniper cannons is dead, maybe, but if you sniper cannons, you probably mean PPCs. If you gotta do something like, I mean, if you want to do sniper cannons, I can point you to the mech that you want, and that is called the Awesome. Because it comes stock with 3 PPCs, a shit ton of heat sinks, and a small laser. This mech is absolutely amazing in its stock configuration. This is an insane amount of firepower. But yeah, I think out of all of the mechs that I've discovered so far, I think the Charge is probably your best bet then. Then go for either this one or this one. And yeah. Slap an AC-20 in there, or in your case, the long tom. Yeah, Awesome is very fun. Charger or Victor looks like yeah. I'd say that as well. That seems to be the best choice. A Charger is, in my opinion, also very fun to play. It's very much a get in their face mech. It has some decent battle fists on it. You know, not every mech has battle fists either. So in that case, if you need to reach out and punch someone, you can do that. The rest of your weapon hardpoints are not super great. You can't do a shit ton with it, but you got 2 medium hardpoints, so you can put 2 LRM-10s in there. You got 2 SRM-6s in there. And I think the laser points were, I think, mediums, but medium lasers are not bad as backup weapons. Other question: is there a variant of the Crusader that mounts 4 ballistics instead of 2 ballistics and 4? Well, thing is, I don't know. As you can see, there are still 3 unknown variants in the game, but I just haven't discovered them yet. So potentially, I don't know. I haven't discovered them yet. These are the only ones I've run into. Now I can't quickly take a look at you on the interwebs to see what kind of variants are in the game. Let's see, variants. Or this is actually Sarna. Sarna itself is basically the wiki page of BattleTech, but it's a little bit too hard for me to read all of that at the moment. It's if you don't mind, I'm actually gonna continue with my playthrough, but I can read them myself. Yeah, exactly. Don't get me wrong. No, normally I wouldn't really have a problem with helping you with that, but my eyes are so atrocious. It takes a lot of time for me to actually read that. So if you got a healthy set of eyes, you can probably do that faster yourself. Let's see, what kind of continuing missions do we got here? Collect a fire starter. Didn't we salvage a bunch of fire starters? Hold on. Fire starters. No, we haven't actually. Okay. We are using 2 though, but we don't got 1 spare. I mean, my eyes are shut, but I have glasses. Oh, you're luckier than me. Glasses don't really help me. Let's see. Well, we don't really have a fire starter to collect, so let's skip this one for now. Kill 5 Wolverine max. Holy shit, what? 5 Wolverines. I don't think we even run into a single Wolverine yet, so that's a little bit of an ask, but yeah, I don't want to take this one because we kind of want to move out of this area, to be perfectly honest. So unless we want to hang around in this area a little bit, because 3 level 4 light rifles done not a bad reward, I suppose. Let's take the one for Wolverine kills though, and let's leave some slot open for future things. Is there any interesting hardware up for grasp here? Let's quickly take a look. Rifles, chemical. No. Energy weapons. There are some binary lasers up here. I don't know how I feel about binary rifles, to be perfectly honest. I think they're fun, but they're not very practical. And yeah, that is kind of a problem. Because I don't care how fun they are. If they're not really practical, then that's not really gonna work, is it? Holy shit, there are 12 variants of the Crusader in Mechwarrior 5. God damn, that's a lot. I will say sometimes a change in the variant is only a very small change, but it does get its own designation very often. Oh, there's a level 20 AC-20 rapid fire. Level 2. Yeah, thinking about the rapid fire is though, you're sacrificing a lot of your damage though, which I don't really like. Yeah, Max and Lore were basically that's one way to look at it. Basically, you have a chassis, and they basically made a stock configuration of that. And most of the great houses, because they had their own war doctrine, they very often made their own variants. So if you find a design that has a L behind it, for example, that's a Liao design. A D, Davion, S, Steiner. That's one quick way to tell which kind of what sort of variant you're looking at. Cake Rita. The game configured a certain way from the factory, and then you didn't really refit them. Yeah, the refitting thing is something that kind of typically in lore you kind of only do if you either want to. Well, okay, how do I explain this? It does happen, but typically either in emergency. So say a weapon is damaged, you don't got a replacement part for it. Okay, you swap in something else. or if you completely want to change tactics. But something like swapping something out, you typically need a factory to do that. You need factory and you need a good team of mechanics to do that. So not everybody can do that. Refitting is mercenary. It's mercenary behavior. It's pirate behavior. It's periphery behavior. Uh, Everybody except for the major houses, basically, because those are the factions which typically, well, either have a need for it or they don't have the the funds and the gear lying around to just repair something back to its stock configuration. So it's basically more done out of necessity than it's done out of experimentation, because technology is kind of backwards in the Mechwarrior universe. So if you hear someone say lost tech, that's basically technology that they lost a means to reproduce, basically. Your house military refitting just means redesigning a new area. Well, yeah, exactly. Because if a major house wants to try a new variant for a new different tactic, you are completely right. They would go back to a factory and together with the technicians from the factory redesign a new configuration and basically make it a new stock configuration if it catches on, everybody could copy in the future, basically. Yeah, a mercenary outfit is not gonna do something like that. They're just gonna say this LRAM 10 is destroyed and we don't got a replacement for it. Well, we can replace it for LRAM 6 for SRAM 6 and SRAM 4. Waste the same amount. The only thing it changes is the range of your engagements, but it weighs the same. Ta-da! Also, your Centurion helm here is really cool. I dig it. Thank you. It's forgot what. Yeah, basically what I did is I went down to the Fracken paint job, which is basically the one where the skeleton is showing inside your mechs. Hold on, let me see if I can find it anywhere. Over here. Yeah, that's this one. Basically, what I did is because I wanted the color black and red on the same mech, and the Fracken has some nice designs. Basically, what I did is I turned the skeleton, I turned that also into black, and that's the paint scheme I'm using. Oh, clever! Thank you. There's a whole lot of paint schemes in the game that can be quite interesting, but not on all mechs. For example, basically what the problem is, right? Is these paint schemes all look differently on every single mech. So finding something that works for you, it can be sometimes a bit of a struggle. And this one, for example, has some nice dragon patterns over it. Sometimes they're interesting, sometimes they're not. It's always a little bit of a gamble. I dig the white, red, and green. Yeah. They have some nice paint schemes, and the dragon pattern can be really nice. But I have found that it does differ very much does depend very much on what mech it is on. Because sometimes the paint scheme looks very good, and sometimes it looks incredibly wonky, and there is no in between, in my opinion. What the hell is this? Jesus Christ. That's an interesting paint job right here. Jesus. Oh, I love this paint job. So, what I like to do with this one, for example, turn it into red. This is also a very interesting one, in my opinion. virus paint scheme. Really nice. Steiner is unimaginably stylish though. I can understand why people fanboy them so much. Let me take a look at the Steiner paint job. Oh yeah, it's a very snazzy paint job. I'll give them that. I will say though, something that's really missing when they have like one paint job per faction is that you're missing specific units. In the lore, basically every unit very often has their own paint scheme. So for example, I was part of the Sky Rangers when I was playing Mechwarrior Online, which is a Skyner affiliate faction. They have parade colors of, I think it was black body and red arms, for example. But because there wasn't really a paint scheme that actually gave us that, we always had to be a little bit creative by finding something that was interesting. But yeah, but it differs from unit to unit to unit, and you don't really see that back into the game, which is kind of a shame. Archer is painted black and pink tiger stripes. Oh, yeah. That's also pretty nice. Yeah, I do miss the Warhammer 40k Marine chapter paint difference here. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a thing, but don't get me wrong. The paint thingy that they got going is very nice, but you can't paint every single part individually with that, which I do think is a very big shame. But granted, if they did that, I would spend so much time in the mech bait. I would probably be spending more time in here than I would be spending it out in the field. So, fair enough, I guess. Let's see, are we actually done here? I'm actually not sure. Did you have another question for me, by the way? Because I think you said you had several. Break actually did that, letting you paint each panel individually. Oh, goddamn. I want to assume that that gave you some very interesting paint schemes. Okay, so we're done here. Let's see if we can get our way. Can we jump here in one go? No, we cannot. That is a shame. We can jump here. Rare mech, rare mech, rare mech. Really, there's this many rare mechs here. Huh. Now I'm actually kind of curious. Let's check out all of these. Do we got enough funds to check all of that? You know what? Yeah, we do actually. Let's go there. We're sitting on a decent amount of funds. We can check out what all of these mechs are. Hope you play your game. I will. Oh fuck, there's a Highlander here. Oh shit, nice. I mean, probably a little bit outside of my yeah, I'm not gonna be able to buy this one, but goddamn, Highlanders are really bloody nice. There's a crab. There's also a Black Knight here. Goddamn, why do they suddenly have so many interesting mechs here on the market? Fuck me, man. Been absorbing a lot of BattleTech info the past couple of weeks. So far it feels to me like Warhammer's but less silly. BattleTech does have some silly aspects around it, but compared to Warhammer 40k, a lot less. Yeah, I do think I want to agree with you on that one, yeah. What is this? Hold on, let me take a look and read what this trait does. Wolfhound Mech Affinity. Okay, never mind.
I'm just here chilling.
And this is House Steiner Noble. Well, hello. just so happen to be fighting a lot for House Steiner, so why don't you join the club?
Something for me, big boss?
Oh, yeah, no, you such an annoying voice. I don't care how good of a pilot you are, I am not fucking hiring you. Let's take a look at the... Wait, there's nothing up for grasp here? Oh, there is a little bit. Hold on. I am actually doing that, yes, correct. Because that's one of the few ways in which I can actually read what's on screen. Because if I don't, I pretty much... I can barely not read anything. So that's one of the few ways in which I can actually still read about when people are talking to me. I can still read what they're telling me. Oh, yeah, hold on. Medium chemical laser ray. We're running. We were looking for those earlier. C20 burst fire. Already got one of those. Okay, nothing in. There weren't any. Yeah, there's no. Okay, let's take a look what the other rare mech was. Have you tried using the Windows magnifying glass through? I have not. No. Oh, hey, hold on. There's a catapult up here. Oh, oh, just a C4. I was hoping a K2, but okay. Banshee. And there's actually a fucking Atlas up here. What the hell? Interesting. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing an Atlas RS. Interesting. Yeah. I got this Atlas in Mechwarrior Online. I got quad large lasers on it. Very fun mech. I don't think I can do that in this game though. Atlas is a very, very good mech. I mean, in Mechwarrior Online it suffers some power creep, but still quite a good chassis. Are there any pilots up here to grab? What is this? Archer Mech Affinity. Okay. How good is this pilot? Let me take a look. Okay, he has 1 point of ballistics. Holy crap, that fuck is up. He's 2 out of 3 heat management. Okie dokie. 3 out of 7 shielding. 4 out of 8 evasion. He's good with archers, so at least he's good with energy weapons and missiles at the very least. But yeah, the thing is though, these traits that they're very good with one specific type of mech, I struggle to make these traits work. I feel they're really not worth it. I'd rather have a pilot that's in general just better, and is not specifically tied to a single mech, you know? No, no, thank you, sir. Did I already check the equipment? I don't remember actually. I'm 10 stream. I already got 40s. What? Don't know when I grabbed those, but nice. That's a whole lot of rifles. Okay, so the Atlas. I think the most interesting thing in here was the Atlas, actually. Oh damn! What is all of this? Hey, there's an ultra autocannon here. And it's level 4, never fucking mind, because that's, yeah, that's 1.5 million for a single weapon, no thank you. The rare mech is an Orion. Wait, what's so special about this one? Oh, it's nothing, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's just an Orion 1K, there's nothing special about that. I got tricked again, goddammit. And a nice hunchy. You know what it is? I love hunchbacks. So I'm kind of. It's almost tempting me to buy it, but I think I'm gonna wait until I salvage one. To be perfectly honest. I try using the. Don't you? It's so good. It is goofy, but it works, right? It works. It does what it has a very simple design, very simple task that it fulfills, and it fulfills that very well. Uh, it does suffer from a hunch syndrome, as we call it online. Mind you, there's a whole lot of mechs that suffer from that, but yeah, the hunchback in particular loses a lot of its firepower if you take out the hunch. Mind you, there's actually a better way to take out the hunchback. Take out the other side torso instead, because that's where its ammo is located. If you take out the other side torso, you also take out the autocannon. But if you then kill him, you can still salvage the autocannon. And the autocannons are worth a lot of money. So either you have to pay a lot to replace that weapon, or, or let me just say it like this: if the weapon is still intact, you can still use it. That's the basic gist of what I was gonna say here. So how expensive is it? It is 3.6 million. Oof. Oh. 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 Right in the feels. I will say though, the most expensive thing on there is probably the weapon. Let's take a look how expensive that thing even is. So we got an autocannon over here. You know what? I don't think I actually have a level 1 AC-20 actually. No, I don't. Huh. Or do I? Oh wait, I have one over here. Oh, never mind. In the mech lab you can't actually see how expensive it is. Never mind. What if I do it like so? Level 1. Do they got a level 120? Nope, no, they don't. Okay, never mind. It's bloody expensive. I do know that one though. Tied in the wallet. Yeah. Thing is, I just love my hunchback so much. When I got Mechwarrior Online, I got a founder bundle. You basically had light, medium, heavy, and assault. So I think I started with medium. Either medium or heavy. And eventually I upgraded till I got all of them. So for the light, you got the Jenner D. For your medium, you got the 4G Hunchback. For the heavy, you got the C1 Catapult. And for the assault, you got the Atlas 7D. And I love all of those 4 mechs so much. I will say though, out of all of those, I do love the Hunchback by far the most. I was a light and medium pilot, and my light mech of choice was my Commando 1B. Or sometimes the 2D. I forgot. There was one of that ECM. I forgot which one it was, but because to be competitive, you did have to have ECM. So I did spend when I was playing with my guildies, I was playing with the ECM one more. And for my hunchies though, oh, the hunchie was so incredibly good. I've enjoyed driving the Firestar. Firestar is a very good light mech as well. But by the time they got that into Mechwarrior Online, I already had such a big arsenal of light mechs that I never really got to it, I guess. This one was 1.5 million, right? Yeah. Fucking hell. You know, as much as an amazing weapon is this, I am not gonna buy one for 1.5 million. What is this? AC2 rapid fire. That's also a little bit too expensive for me. No, thank you. What other weapons are there? Binary laser. Level 4 binary laser. Oh, hold on. They got some melee weapons here. Nice thing about melee weapons, they are so bloody cheap. I do want to have some options lying around, so I'm just gonna get these. Okay. Unfortunately, do I want to grab? Do I want to grab the Hanshi? Oh, come on! Oh, this is hard. What do you think, man? Should I get the Hanshi? Because it's not like I can't afford it. I can. It's just that I'm not a very big fan of buying mechs, because I tend to prefer salvaging them. But you should give in to your base desires and get the Hanshi. Well, okay. Consider me sold. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Okay, so there we go. There we go. I tend to view these as my command mechs, so I tend to give them their own little special color. Let's repair it. It's just armor damage. Oh wait, before we do that, let's check out armor distribution. No, armor distribution is perfect actually. So we just need some repairs. There we go. Alright. You're a bad influence on me, man. I love it. Alright, let's make our way over towards Steiner territory. Oh fuck, there's a Warhammer here. Oh fuck, it's the variant that only has Wait, what's going on with this one? Hold on. Ah? Never mind, I thought this was a different variant. Oh shit, there's a hatchetman up for grabs. What? Thought we could only get those via the Wait, is the timeline already that far? Yeah, it's 2023. Sweet. Fuck, there's a hatchman up for grabs as well. And we are in Steiner territory, so we are going to be getting a discount. Well, well, well. Okay, it is missing one of its jump jets and one of its legs, I think. Yeah. The rest of its weapons are still intact, though. Hmm. You know, if we want to pick up one of these, I think we are gonna have to sell off some of our stuff first, though. But that's why I got an entire stable of shit to sell over here. So, sell off this garbage cicada. Take this, excuse me, this flea off our hands. We got a locust here you guys can have, please take it. We got a Phoenix Hawk that we had capped. I think we already have 2 of these in our roster actually. Let's see, Phoenix Hawk 1, we got Phoenix Hawk 1 over here. And we got a 1K. Okay, so what's the difference between this one and this one? Alright, this one didn't have jump jets. Okay. Hold on, let me actually take a look what you were saying, because I missed a few of your messages. But our experience is that it's super easy to get money when you don't die all the time. Yep, 100%. So long as the only damage you're taking is armor damage, you are generally speaking always making boatloads of money. If you're only losing an arm and medium lasers here and there or something, you're still making tons of money. It's only when you're starting to take critical damage to your mechs in a mission. Uh, that's basically what you want to avoid, right? Because you're a mercenary. You're not there to win a war. You're there to do a quick mission, get in and out, and get that's how you want to play the game. My cataphract right now is running a heavy rifle and 5 lasers. I'm probably gonna build my Hunchy the same way. I enjoy heavy rifles. I haven't tried heavy rifles yet. I've tried light rifles and I think medium rifles, but I haven't tried heavy rifles. For what I can tell, they're basically the AC-20 version of the rifles, right? If you take only armor damage, you're getting sub 100k repairable. Depends on the tonnage of your mechs. If you're running around with assault mechs, sometimes you can have 200k just in armor damages alone. But yeah, that said, generally speaking, when you're doing those missions, you're also earning a whole lot more money, so it's not really much of a problem. Let me first take a look around, see if there are some missions nearby that we can do. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. What do we got here? Black market available. Hey, we got a free mission up over here for 200 tons. Steiner against House Merrick. That we can do. There's a Warzone contract here for also 200 tons. House Steiner against Independence. What do we got here? Assassination contract and a Warzone contract against Independence and Pirates respectively. And a 4 mission op for House Merrick against Independence for 200 tons as well. Can we do 4? Okay, so these top 3 are all still 200 ton lineup. So let's see, this is 45, 95. This is 90, 140. Okay, well, we could potentially do that one as well. It's only we'd have one under ton lance for this lineup, but we could potentially do that as well. Yep. No, there's a lot of missions nearby that we can do. $200 tons is the most fun weight class. You get to feel medium. Yeah, exactly. In my opinion, this doesn't apply to all mediums, for example, but in my opinion, they have the best balance between speed, armor, and firepower. Now, some heavies reach that territory as well. For example, quick draws, technically heavies, but they're basically in the same boat. But they very often don't really have the firepower to really stand up to other heavies, though. It's some of the other 60 tonners, like I think riflemen were also 60 tons, if I remember correctly. That riflemen have a little bit more firepower, but you have to be very careful because their stock variation is kind of low in armor and stuff. But I have to quickly go to the toilet, so I'll be right back. Alright, back. Okay, for whatever reason that scene transition thing is still going way too fucking fast. Hold on. Let me change the numbers on it. Let me see if it's a little bit. No, it's still. Why is this? Okay, I changed the numbers and it's not updating the speed. Okay, that's a lot more smoother. I don't know if I'm happy with it how it looks like, but it's at least better. But anyway, we were looking around. There's a lot of interesting missions over here that we can do. How many days until our next payday? Our bills are up, I suppose. 51. How? Okay, this is 41. Okay, so if we buy that hatchet man, tweak it, fly here, do these missions, then we should be able to have earned some money in the meantime to pay our bills. So let's go to the mech market. Where you are, Mr. Hatchet Man. So funny story. This is a Shadowhawk demo. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Hatchet Man. The Hatchet Man was one of the first mechs that got built and designed in a few centuries time at this point in the lore. So this mech was actually quite a big deal in universe. In fact, there should be some news coverages about this. Let's see. Let's see. Hatchet Man, the first new mech chassis in a century. There we go. So, Hatchet Man, Hatchet Man, Hatchet Man. Purchase. Funnily enough, when I did the main campaign, I did not have any of the DLCs for this, and by the time that I did, we weren't running into any Hatchet Man. This is the first time I'm actually ever experiencing the Hatchet Man. So let's take a look here. What is the damage? 2 heat sinks, 2 jump jets. Easily enough repaired. Let's take a look here in terms of weaponry. So we got a massive hatchet, we got a AC-10, and we got 2 mediums. How are we looking in terms of armor? Could be better actually. Armor is kind of atrocious. I mean, I'd personally do it like this. So both side torsos have the same number of critical slots filled, but that's not really important. Yeah, this mech also has a severe case of hunch syndrome, because if we lose this right torso, we lose the AC-10, we lose the hatchet, we lose the medium laser, and we're left with a single medium laser. So yeah, massive hunch syndrome. That said, let's get it fixed. Let's get her painted up in our unit colors. Hold on. What did he say lastly? I just found an atlas for sale at 11 million. Is that worth, you think? If it's 11 million, I assume it's gonna have double heat sinks. So whenever you're buying a mech, there should be a overview button, and that should tell you what kind of stuff is in there. Can you tell me what kind of stuff you got in there? Because it very much depends on what variant of an atlas you found and what kind of hardware is in there. How much money do we got? Enough for our bills. That said, once we start flying there, it's gonna be a rare item. AS7D, single heat sinks. The AS7D is basically the stock configuration of the Atlas. I don't know what the stock buying price of an Atlas is. Hold on. Let me quickly look it up. Sarnanet Atlas. Could be that it's just the stock configuration of an Atlas. Stock buying price, I should say. Let's see. The stock cost of an Atlas is, let's see here, 9.66 million. Are you in an area where you are getting a penalty to your buying prices, by any chance? Because it's a little bit more expensive than it should be. A 5% discount. Okay, interesting. Huh. I don't know. What kind of weapons are on there? Can you tell? Because I don't know if, for example, if a burst fire weapon is more expensive than a normal one or something like that. I don't know. I can quickly check if there's a difference. Let's see. Burst fire seems to be a little bit more expensive than the rapid fire one. AC-20 for medium lasers, element 20 SRM6. No, that's the stock configuration of Atlas 70. I will say Atlas 70 is a very, very good mech. There's just nothing special about this particular variant, but I think I'm gonna pick it up anyway. I do want a 100-tonner. If you want a 100-tonner, then the Atlas 70 is a very, very good pick. It is a very good mech. It will serve you very well as a command mech. It is a absolute beast on the battlefield. What kind of pilots do we have here? We got a criminal for the Lyran Commonwealth. Okay, well we're mostly derping about in the Lyran Commonwealth. Let's take a look at their pilot skills. 4 ballistics, 9 energy, 8 missile. Okay, so aside from ballistics, it's pretty good. 6 shielding, 6 heat management, 7. This is quite a good pilot. Yeah. So let's hire this one.
Right choice, Commander.
You wouldn't want me as an adversary. And we can probably also get rid of a few of them, because we got some pilots which are actually kind of atrocious. Or did we already get rid of them? Actually, I'm not sure. I think we already got rid of them. Because the worst one I got over here is Lieutenant Ivy over here, which has a potential of 31 piloting skill. Yeah, Lieutenant Ivy is actually kind of garbage. How high are these guys? Oh, the starting skill is higher than Lieutenant Ivy currently has, yeah. Wait, do I oh, I just want to say we can dismiss her. There we go. So how many pilots do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6. So we got 3 pilots and 3 backups. That's kind of what I wanted to have, but considering actually losing a pilot is actually kind of rare, I think we could probably get rid of one more. Lieutenant Bain is... I think Lieutenant Bain we can keep. Harley is the one that is potentially very good with missiles. Captain Dye is actually also that good with missiles, better with... Wait, what is she worse at then? Oh, she's worse at evasion. Okay, interesting. You know what? Fuck it. Pilots, generally speaking, aren't the things that are breaking the bank, but... Okay, the mod gives the Hunchback 4G a quirk which gives 20% bonus to AC-20 range, ammo, and projectile speed. Oh, that sounds like they implemented the Mechwarrior online perks for the chassis. Because when the clan invasion hit, it became apparent just how big of a power creep the game had. So to give to make it a little bit less crap for the Innisphere pilot, they added perks every individual mech basically. And most of those perks were directly tied to their stock configuration. So for the Hunchback 4G, it became better with an AC20. Crabs, they were better with heat management with their energy weapons, stuff like that. What I've understood is that just another MechLab mod mostly adds things that should have been in Mechwarrior 5 by lore or are present in the other games. Yeah, basically what Mechwarrior 5 is, it is a single player version of Mechwarrior Online. But they changed some things, like for example, melee was not in Mechwarrior Online, so that's an addition. But they removed the mech perks from Mechwarrior Online. So they added some things and they removed other things. And some things like mech perks, for example, I think a lot of those things actually made sense, because in lore, a lot of mechs actually have their own little perks and stuff. And yeah, I felt it was a little bit odd that they kind of didn't transfer those, but yeah. That looks so goofy, yes, in Mechwarrior Online. Which one? I like how Mechwarrior 5 doesn't let you stuff PPCs in the long arm. Looks so goofy. Can you put PPCs? I mean, probably. That depends on what kind of weapons are in the arms normally. Because Mechwarrior Online is kind of... No, actually, now that I think about it, it wasn't actually limited. If you had an energy slot, you could fit any kind of energy weapon in there. That's why you could have the K2 catapult. You could run that with double Gauss rifle. The Gauss cat, as we called it. You could also turn the K2 catapult. I don't know if you found the K2 catapult yet. It is a variant of the catapult that has instead of missile pods as arms, it has energy pods as arms with PPCs, and in its torso it has 2 machine guns. And yeah, because they were ballistic hardpoints, you could turn that into any ballistic weapon. So I also had a K2 catapult with double AC20, also known as the Boom Cat. I only have one catapult. I run that. That's the NRM 30 boat. Yeah. Now the stock catapult, nothing wrong with it. Incredibly good build. For my Mechwarrior Online build, basically the only change that I made to it is I gave it the NSU chassis. I gave it double heat sinks. Maybe I gave it ferrofibrous armor. I don't recall. And I think I gave it a better engine or something like that. And everything else stayed the same. I think I put a Beagle Active Probe on it. Maybe, I don't really recall. But yeah, you don't really need to do a whole lot of changes to the design, honestly. Let me see if there's something that I can sell off a little bit, just so we have a little bit of a bigger buffer for the next payday. But how many tons of machine gun ammo do we have? Now we can sell off a whole bunch of heat sinks. Tend to want to hang on to at least 100 so I can equip mechs with them. We got 40 tons of SRM ammo. That's a little bit much. I'm a very conservative mech builder. I click max armor and get depressed if I can get more cooling than heat. Honestly, I tend to sometimes you have to run your mech a little bit hot if you want to get anywhere. Because running a mech that can't actually overheat is, generally speaking, very hard to achieve. Unless you want to go very light on firepower, and that's not always to your benefit. My advice to you is experiment a little bit with builds that can overheat, because that is part of the fun. Heat management is a very big portion of the game. So if you cut that out completely, you're missing out on a very big big portion of the fun of the game, in my opinion. So how heavy is a hatchet man actually? 45. Okay, okay. So we got an entire lance of 45. You know what? Yeah, that's decent. That's decent. Okay. So we got enough cash to afford our quarterly bills. We're gonna fly over here. We're gonna have some fun with this triple mission up over here. So, actually, what is that transmission? Why is there House Merrick troops here? What? Oh, hold on. It's difficulty 8. Yeah, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot fucking pole. A Crusader just catched fire if I press the SRM 36. But yeah, SRMs are very hot. Yeah, giving it 6 missile hardpoints and 2 large lasers. Oh, well, hold on, I read that correctly. It gave it 6 hardpoints because you had 2 large ones normally. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, if you want to fire that in volleys. Because you can run it. It's just you have to be a little bit more careful. So 2 assassination missions and a garrison duty mission. Okay, let's see. For the garrison duty one, we wanna pick the mechs that have the LRMs. It will be this lance down here. Yes. Okay, they're already up in the 3rd line. Excellent. I think I'm gonna make some changes to our lineup though, because I want to take my Hunchy out for a spin. There we go. You know what? Let's swap this Phoenix Hawk around for our Blackjack, so we got some of our other mechs are also hitting the field. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So we got 2 assassination missions, and we got here garrison duty. What's this over here? Deluge. Torrential rain with drastically reduced visibility. I see. I ran the Crusader with Salo a few times. I find that pressing the SM36 button generates 52% heat. That's an absolute obscene amount of heat. That's yeah. That's that's a little bit too much. Okay, so for this up we will have per mission 1.4 million damage coverage. Yeah, we're never gonna hit that. We got full salvage rights and we got full C-bill payout. Fuck yeah, being a house mercenary rocks. Alright, we're gonna be taking our Hunchy. And the crab. Wait, did I just name 2 mechs the same? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that at some point. I'll figure out a new name at some later point. It ends lives though. Oh yeah. As Rams are, I think, one of the weapons that do the
This
most
group has
amount of
proved to
damage
be
per
a
ton.
nuisance for our employers. We're tasked with making sure.
Let me check my weapon groups. Yeah, no. No. I don't think so. There we go.
That we find them and put them in the ground. Good hunting, everyone.
Looks like mobile units on radar.
What?
Target acquired.
I think they were talking about the vehicle.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
Oh, you fucking Irby shit. I fucking despise UFC so much. And my fucking W button is fucking... I fucking have to replace this thing sometime. This is so fucking aggravating. There we go. I can move again.
Target
Dead.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Destroyed.
Oh, target behind me. Holy shit, that gun. What gun are you running in the hunch? Oh, that's a AC-20 rapid fire. Or a burst fire, I should say. It's just an AC-20, but instead of a single shell, it fires a burst.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, because it's an AC-20, the burst is just really bloody long.
Target destroyed.
I love the sound it makes so much, though. It is a little bit difficult to aim with at a distance, though. You really want to get up close and personal with it. Normally, I'm more of a fan with the single shell AC-20, but the mech came with this one, so I'll keep it on. I love it. Yeah, I love it as well. I am more precise with the single shell AC-20, though. I will say that.
Tango smoked.
Target destroyed.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
Acquired.
What? Wolverine? Go on, get your little pretty face over here.
I'm taking on heavy fire. Lost a component.
Target destroyed.
Easy peasy. So where's that target that was on our kill list? Because that guy wasn't it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I guess they're referring to that spot over there then. I don't think I was close by enough to actually see any of the targets, but I guess I was.
Target acquired.
He's eliminated, alright.
New target, rifleman.
Why are there always fucking turrets shooting me in the fucking ass? Oh my god.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Bitch.
Target destroyed.
Oh, something with PVCs.
We've got eyes on the primary. Drop them before their friends show up.
Say no more.
New target, Griffin.
Yeah, get rid of that little armor heroes, my friend.
We've got our main guy. Good job.
Okay, well that was easy. Yeah, they're dropping reinforcements, correct?
Reforming on you, Commander.
Just killing our main guy doesn't seem to be enough, because we're... Whoa!
Unable to target that, Commander.
The little shit. Crap almost fucking ran into my field of fire, Jesus Christ. You guys really are suicidal.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Low. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Copy. Engage Commander's target.
Where's the ammo? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, let's kill these guys first, and then I'll grab the salvage. Are you guys firing at him or what? Because I'm getting torn up here.
I just destroyed that mech.
Okay, where's the other mech? There was another one. Yeah, I could have sworn there was another mecha running around us.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
What did we recover? Medium laser, level 3. Nice. Well, now we're gonna have to head on over towards the last location. But whatever that other mag was that I saw, maybe they killed him already. I don't know. I don't see him anywhere.
acquired.
It was a target, but it wasn't a mech. Yeah, turret. Is this fucking turret still not dead? What?
Add one more to my kill count.
I just want to say, what the hell are you guys doing?
Target acquired.
Yeah, I saw a mech light up in our
Target
compass.
destroyed.
Yeah, there it is. There's a cicada over there, what the hell?
Coordinated attack target received.
Rather sure that one missed. That one didn't.
Squad taking heavy damage.
Why are you running? I mean, I know why you're running. I would do the same thing in your rubber. Did I just run out of ammo? I did indeed just run out of ammo, yes. Oh shit.
New target Centurion. Target acquired.
And a crab. And a fucking turret shooting me in the ass, because of course it is.
Target destroyed.
Is it even protecting anything? Centurion or a crab? Which one is more dangerous? Pick the crab.
I have a visual on the target. Take them out.
Engaging commander's
Well,
target.
Centurion is a target, so.
Target acquired.
Moving on. Lance target.
Yeah, I think they're all targets. Yeah, they're both targets. Interesting. That guy's kill the crab first. Has a higher damage output, I think. And that's also bum rushing us, so.
Target acquired. New target crab.
Is he trying to make a run for it? Wait. I have no clue what the hell this guy is trying.
Tango down. Keep at it.
Acquired.
We've got an all of them.
Oh, the Saturn is not a target.
Good job.
Okay.
That bounty is ours. Farhad will break open a case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safely.
Well. I guess we'll take this guy out anyway. What the fuck?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
On the commander's target.
Oh, look how much damage our
Keep
dropship
running
is
that
doing.
position. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Yeah, keep showing your little rear towards us. Yes, yes.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Whoa, what the fuck is happening?
Target acquired. destroyed.
Attacking shared target.
Yeah, I'm not hiding behind fucking gas tanks. I'm not stupid. Are you guys even fucking firing at him? There we go.
Target
He's dead.
destroyed.
Alright, let's go, evac. Oh, look how they massacred my boy. Holy shit. So we got a level 3 medium laser short burst and a level 2 large laser. Okay, very nice. I'll take the Wolverine with level 1 weapons actually. I mean the autocannon is broken off, but everything else still attack. And gives us two more salvage points. Can we salvage his rifleman? Yeah, we can. Nice. Okay, well I'll take it. Nice. So we got ourselves a Wolverine and a rifleman for our troubles. Not a bad haul if I do say so myself. How much damage did we take? So we earned about 2.5 million here. So that's already enough to pay our quarterly expenses. We got a level up ourselves. Captain Bane got a promotion for his handling in ballistics. And Lieutenant Goldstein here got her maximum skill in energy weapons. Well, great. Mighty 2 out of 2. So I think we're gonna have to put her in mechs that only have energy weapons as a backup weapon.
Bad news, Commander. Extreme weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
Okay, what do we have? Okay, this lands here. But we can also do in place of this assassin and javelin is take 2 fire starters with us. It's also 70 tons. Mind you, I don't think we're gaining all that much from it, to be perfectly honest. Because we're not gaining any speed. I do think we're gaining armor though, because I think this assassin is kind of poorly armored. 224. Yeah, these things. So if we take the fire starters, we actually gain more armor. I also think we gain more firepower, to be perfectly honest, because the small laser fire starter has, I think, more firepower than the. Actually, 2 SM4s on this medium laser is a decent amount of firepower, actually. That's how many? 46, and this is 25, yeah. I think this probably has more sustained damage, and this has a higher alpha. Probably the best way to look at it. No, but we, out of our first op, we already got 2 mechs salvage. Very good. So you're going to be dropping in our Warhammer, and we got our quick draw. And you know what? Let's stick to this lance. It's I think it's a decent lance. Alright, let's swap our pilots around a little bit, shall we? So, Goldstein is not very good with energy weapons, so we're... What if we put her in this mech, in the Javelin? Yeah, there we go. Captain Harley is... I mean, good with missiles, but we don't have those. So we can put Captain Harley in the Assassin. And why don't we take one of our new pilots with us, like a Captain Dye or a Captain Ortega. Which one is better with... You know what? This one is lower overall energy skill, but I mean, there's just more potential to grow then. For fuck's sake, grab my burpings as well. Alright. I'm fairly sure this next mission was also one of those assassination ones, so let's get to it.
This bounty is only payable if we bring the entire group to justice. So you will have to search the area and ensure that everyone on our list is found and dealt with before we can pack it in.
We know. Okay, let's first check out the point to the south. After that, check out the one in the east and then the one even further down the south. And I can absolutely see fuck all in this map, holy shit. Okay. Thermal, night vision doesn't really add anything, and we don't got thermal optics in this game for reasons. I don't think this music is new though, I don't think I've heard this one before. Interesting. I just realized I should drop a... Oh. Let me take a look what you're saying there. Just drop one of the double bins of ammo I got in my blackjack, and then I can afford to up engine it even. Oh! Does that mod of yours also allow you to change the engine? Interesting. Ah, very nice, very nice.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Once you've found the targeted
salvage.
asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. Target identified, Commander. Put them down. Cargo acquired.
The BJA runs at 118 right now. Oh, very nice.
Target trebuchet.
Hey, Trebby.
Incoming missile.
We found ourselves a trench bucket.
Target acquired.
And we found some of his friends as well.
Focus fire on Commander's target.
Trench bucket is little armor though, so we're gonna focus on that one. He's gonna go down fast, and then we can focus on his remaining buddy. I think he was hiding behind some buildings that I couldn't see.
Acquired.
Taking heavy damage.
How the fuck are you taking heavy damage?
They're not getting up in that.
Target acquired.
Roger.
Alright, I have lighter mechs on my... Or was the enemy complaining that he was taking heavy damage?
Mech eliminated. Tango smoked.
So who's taking heavy damage? Okay, your arm is red, but no one lost a component or anything like that. Okay, that was really weird. Why were they complaining that they were taking heavy damage? That was weird. And oh my god, what is this map? I can't see fucking shit.
Target acquired.
Okay, fuck this turret. This
New target flee.
This never gets old.
did you just kill the flea?
Target acquired.
Yeah, you jumped off a cliff. Okay. We quite literally jumped off a cliff. Oh.
Target acquired.
I just realized this mech is still running its stock configuration.
Target destroyed.
I want to turn those medium lasers to small lasers and
New target javelin.
add some more heat sinks.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Tango smoked.
Target destroyed.
Maybe there's some loot over there. Let me quickly check. Is there was a turret here? Guess not. Oh. Wait, didn't we reach that location yet? What? I fucking hate this. I seriously can't see fucking shit. I don't know how much of it transfers over towards stream, but it's very hard for me to see anything at all.
New target Centurion.
And there's apparently terrain in the way. Okay, well I don't see any terrain blocking me, but my shots are not landing, so... I'm fairly sure this is not how fog works, but sure.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Incoming missile. Critical. Critical. Target destroyed.
Yeah, missiles to the face. Always works.
Target destroyed.
No, night vision makes it worse. Here, check this out. Now I see nothing in green. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, this map had a special modifier that there's fog, but apparently in this map that means that you just can't. I can't even see the terrain. So I have no clue where I'm walking and what I'm doing. If there's anything blocking my shots or not, I just can't see anything. Now, mind you, I am in my, I'm in a Warhammer, so at the very least, you know,
Target destroyed.
it is a little bit more forgiving than being in the medium or in the light. But yeah. This map is based on one of the online maps in Mechwarrior Online that I actually hate with a bloody passion, because I really dislike this map. So having to also play it now in a single player vein does not really make me very happy. Luckily, I think this is the first time I'm actually dropping on it, but yeah.
Target acquired.
I know what map this is based on, and I'm not a fan.
Positive identification on primary.
Quick draw, what's the other one?
Identification on secondaries. Watch your
Another
six.
Centurion?
Kill confirmed.
On the commander's target.
Target acquired.
where's our target though? Because I don't
New
know.
target quick draw.
Wait, did it run at us full speed? What the fuck? Oh, it's trying to melee, yeah.
Target Alpha has been neutralized.
Wired.
That's the last of them, Commander. We've
Okay, the
fulfilled our
assassin is
contract,
in a
Commander.
bad
Let's
state.
get you out of here now.
Yeah, well, let's get out of here before the reinforcements fucks us up.
Just destroyed that mech.
No, you did, sure.
Target acquired.
There's a Vulcan, and what's the other mech? Centurion. Okay. We're just gonna get out of here before we lose people. Get out of my way, you stupid buildings. Whoop whoop. Okay. This isn't a bug, this is what it looks like when there's a forest fire nearby. Yeah. It was a certain condition that generated smoke. I don't recall what it was exactly. Hey, we could salvage your trebuchet. And a whole bunch of level 3 weapons. Don't mind if I do. If we had one more point for salvage, we could have salvaged both of them. But, yeah, we didn't, so we can't. 3, 4. There we go. So after damages, we are sitting on a healthy 2.7 million. Okay, some of our mechs are certainly looking a little bit slightly used, a little bit worse for wear, you could say. But I don't think we lost any components, as far as I can tell. No. Assassin maybe got some damage to the SM4. And that seems to be it. Okay, so in terms of damage, not too bad overall. You know what? I already played with the AH this stream, so let me take the AL for this drop. So, L. I love how the AL was basically just a 9A, except they changed the weapon configuration around in the right arm, which is and turned it into a 9A laser. I mean, hey, it works. Why not? Let's see. Griffin and Decatur. And Vindicator. There we go, 200 tons. Excuse me. Do we want to swap some of our pilots around? Let me take a look here. Hold on, let me take a look what you're saying. Our Aileron 20 is just bad. I feel like 15s are almost always better for their weight. I'd say so. There are not a lot of cases where I'd think a Aileron 20 is actually better. The only the problem with Aileron 20s is that they weigh 10 tons. So to begin with, there's not a whole lot of mechs that can actually use them. I think one of the few cases where they might actually just be better if you have an Artemis attached to it. So if you have an Artemis LRM-20. In that case, I'd say the LRM-20 is actually better. Because Artemis groups your missiles closer by. And if you don't have the Artemis upgrade, basically what you're doing is you're basically carpet bombing your target. But if you got Artemis upgrade, most of that damage is going to be a lot more narrow, a lot more concentrated, in which case the Ace-20 would be better. But yeah, that is a very small niche, to be perfectly honest. I do run... Hold on, let me take a look at see what you're saying. I do run ST. I mean, I guess you mean stock, and have my lance baits Narc and tag. Honestly, I haven't tried it out myself, mostly because the teammates in this game are idiots. So I don't know if they're actually gonna be doing what I want them to do, basically. Oh, stream is what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, honestly, stream more or less does the same thing what Artemis does. More or less, not exactly. It's complicated. What is better about single fire versus stream though is that you fire faster, and depending on if you have a shorter narrow to fire on your target, just firing a single volley, you generally speaking can fire more volleys at them and hit them while keeping a lock on. With stream, you generally speaking need to have a lock on for a longer period of time. But if you have people narking and tagging, that's not so much a problem. In that case, stream away. That's I think probably the ideal circumstance for running stream.
So move out and prevent the hostiles from overrunning this position.
Right.
Nothing on scopes at the moment.
Yeah, that's gonna change quickly. Nothing on the scopes at the moment, she says, as people approach.
New target, Locust.
Ah, fuck out, Locust.
Target acquired.
Enemy forces closing in fast.
Yeah, we noticed. Oi, stop shooting your machine gun at me.
Hostile neck
Alright, Vulcan down.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way. Additional tangos.
Oh, holy crap. He just got AC-20 to the face. God damn. That's rough.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Target destroyed.
engaging commander's target.
Oh, oops. No one saw that. How dare they blow up the cannon? You bastards. Yes.
Enemies have sapped our fuel reserves. Base HQ has fallen to enemy fire.
Wait, wait. Stop that. What is this guy doing? Aside from being very annoying. Guess he's focusing on the base? Question mark?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That fleet's probably gonna fall apart if we concentrate a little bit of fire
Really
on
kicked
it.
over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles
Get your stupid
inbound.
missiles. Stop
Incoming
blowing
alert.
up
If
the
you
base,
can,
please. That would
give
be
them
nice.
protection until they reach safety.
Oh yeah, the reinforcements are arriving.
Target down! This location wasn't built to withstand military-grade weapon fire.
Yeah, I know,
We
but this
need
little
to pull
fucking
away
shit
from the
won't
buildings.
fucking stand still. Jesus Christ, he won't die either. What the hell?
One lot of mech out the
There we
big
go.
fight.
Acquired.
Took me a while, but we got him.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Thanks for the assist, Commander. Mind if we stick around and help out?
By all means.
Target
Kill confirmed.
Yeah, there's an assassin over there. Let's assassinate the assassin. Oh.
Kill that walker.
Oh, never mind, he's dead.
new target fire starter.
Roger. Focusing target.
Yeah. Light mechs during these missions are by far the most dangerous because if they get inside a base, they can destroy it so bloody quickly. Oh, we like them. Nice. Yeah, he's gonna have a very bad time.
Target mech is
Ah, we got him. Nice.
Well done, Commander. The area is secure.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, we kept our bonus intact as well. Very, very nice. I kind of want to get into Mechwarrior Online just to run a Narc Raven. How fun it is depends on a few factors. First of all, are your teammates running any LRMs? Are they paying attention? Are they good with LRMs? Are your opponents going to ignore you for long enough for you to actually... Oh, sweet, I can salvage a charger. Nice. And that's everything I can salvage. Okay. But that's still... hey, charger. I'll take it. I mean, otherwise I could take on a whole lot of tier 2 weapons, but honestly most of those are easy to use. So yeah, I'll pass on those. I'll take the charger. Thank you very much. And another 2.5 million into the bank. Thank you very much. Yep, all the usual MMO issues. Yeah, well, Mechwarrior Online has another issue. Power creep. Because I stopped playing Mechwarrior Online when I got one-shotted in my Atlas. That was at that point it was a little bit too much for me. I was like, yeah, nope, I am noping out of here as fast as I possibly can. That was the final straw that broke the camel's back for me. At that point I was no longer having fun. Yeah, that's I mean. The strongest, heaviest, most heavily armored in the mech in the game, and you just get absolutely ass blasted in an instant. I mean, like, no, not exactly my my. That was not my cup of tea. Hey, the trebuchet we salvaged was the rare one that actually has jump jets. Very nice. What would I do with this one? SRMs probably. I mean, it is pretty damn speedy, but the Honestly, you will need to up armor these things because the stock configuration is really poorly armored. So. Max armor, how does this look? In that case, we have one more ton available. Okie dokie. I mean, I could put in even more heat sinks, I suppose, but so 3 mediums and SRM 6. Yeah, that's not exactly super duper heavy weapons. If I could strap more missiles onto it, like SRM 6, SRM 4, I'd probably consider this mech, but as it is, I don't think I'm gonna bother with this one. Which is unfortunate, because it does have potential. Or what I could also do is make it sort of a hybrid build. But yeah, it does need more armor, honestly, so... something like this then, I suppose. 2 more tons of armor. How do the armor variables look if you do that? Oh yeah, if you do that, it's very decently armored. So this way you still have a little bit of jump capable, you have good armor, you have a lot of heat sinks. This also works, But yeah, I don't think we currently need a trebuchet, so let's toss it in the deep storage. What was this thing again? Jesus, holy fucking shit, how fucking huge is the engine in this thing? What? What the actual fuck is this thing? What? Wait, is it charged an assault mech? Did I just salvage an assault mech? Okie dokie. I did, didn't I? What the fuck? Oh, alrighty then. I guess I got an assault mech. You know, funny story. You can actually tell how big the engine is on this thing, because up to a 250 engine, there's 10 heat sinks in the engine, and for every 25 points that you go up or go down, you lose or gain a heat sink slot. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit, the engine on this thing, it must be absolutely fucking massive. It has a 400 engine. What? Holy fuck. The engine on this thing is absolutely fucking bonkers. I mean, that also explains why it has fuck all in terms of weaponry, but Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is this thing? So there's 3 small lasers and it has a small... It's not even a large laser, it's just... It has 4 small lasers. What? Oh, excuse me, 5 small lasers. What the fuck is this thing? Oh wait, I remember what this thing is. If you look up Sarnanet and you look up this mech, they basically say that this is basically a guide on how not to design a mech. This is an assault mech that has as its armament 5 small lasers. Yeah, this thing is good for one thing and one thing only, and that is salvage. Because there aren't any, there's nothing you could strip to like add more armor or anything like that. This thing is just, no. This thing is all garbage. I don't think there's really any other way to describe this thing. Yeah, it is incredible. It's an incredible bad idea. But maybe it's worth something as salvage, I suppose. I don't know. But it's going into the deep storage for now. It's yeah, I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Holy fuck. I think we just had a payday though. Yep, and we are sitting on 8 million thanks to our free mission up. Very nice. Very nice. Let me check something quickly though. Okay, ads are gonna start in a few minutes. Let me just snooze that a little bit. Because I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. Because I think I'm gonna try to go back to bed a little bit. Because my shoulder and neck are absolutely killing me. So I'm actually starting to get nauseous from the pain at this point. So I think I think this is a good point to stop it for today. Oh goddamn! Oh fuck! I feel so fucking shit. Oh boy. Let me take a quick look, see if there's someone online who I know. Can drop a it just so happens that there is. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream for well for now, and drop us over at someone I know for River Raid. Hey, hey, Redeem. Thank you very much for keeping me company, man. So if you sit by in the channel, I'll drop you over at someone who I sometimes drop into the stream. I think he's playing Elden Ring. I think. No, he's actually playing something else. Oh, he's playing Space Marine 2, I think. All right. Hey, thanks, man, and I'm gonna try to be well, but uh you can only do so much, right? So, hey, I'll catch you next time, man.
Actually, heavily damage all the kids. That's not even using luck. This switch up our protection. Welcome in, Demolis. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Quasi the Hero, the Doctor V2, and we are currently playing Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate. Demon Hunters. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing